PotCoins. Today is Sunday, 10 May 2015. We are currently on block 781155 of the Pot chain. Since it's Mother's Day, give your mother some PotCoins. Here's what's been going on this week. Things are starting to look up for PotCoin. The Pot Labs guys and the Reddit community are still working to make PotCoin succeed. The block explorer at potchain.net is back up, and the old mobile wallet at wallet.potcoin.com is sort of working. You can at least log in now and see if you still have a balance. I had 125 PotCoins in there, and I tried to send it out. The wallet shows a zero balance now, but the transaction didn't go through. I was told by Red Rhino 007 that the servers needed to re-download the entire Pot chain and that it might take a few days to sync. So I'm still waiting to see if that transaction goes through. If you have coins in there, I would recommend waiting before trying to send them out. I tried to send the full balance in one shot. It turns out that was a bad idea. I should have sent one coin and waited to see if it worked before sending the rest. They say a wise man learns from the mistakes of others, while a fool can't even learn from his own. So for the wise guys out there, learn from my mistake and send a small test transaction, or wait till someone else confirms that sending coins out actually works. Also, this week, the height of the Pot chain outpaced the Litecoin blockchain. I've been waiting for this for months. Sometime in October or November last year, I noticed that the Qt client would sync, but it would say that it was still syncing and that it was 0 hours behind. The Qt client thought there were more blocks, because it was a copy of the Litecoin client. Now that there are more blocks in the Pot chain than in Litecoin's blockchain, the Qt client is working better, syncing faster, and not showing that there are more blocks than there actually are. And on another slightly technical note, the 200 millionth PotCoin will be mined later today. Pot so good you'll go insane. A recent study published in Lancet Psychiatry found a correlation between high-potency pot and first episode psychotic incidents. For the purpose of the study, they considered pot with a THC content over 15% to be high potency, and pot with less than 5% was considered low potency. The study was conducted in South London, where 15% is fairly high. Here in Denver, 15% is considered garbage by most regular smokers, but still more than plenty potent for the occasional smoker. The averages here are between 20 and 30% THC. If the study had been conducted here in Denver, they probably would have had to compare pot to hash, with less than 25% considered low and over 80% THC considered high. What they found was that regular smokers consuming 15% or higher pot were 3 to 5 times more likely to be diagnosed with a psychotic disorder as compared with non-smokers. They also found that there was no link at all for users that consumed low-potency pot compared to non-smokers. It's important to note that finding a correlation is not a causation. There are many other contributing factors that cannot yet be adjusted for. The researchers claim that the connection might be due to the types of people that choose to smoke pot. I think that it's no mark of mental health to be well adjusted to a sick society, and seeing the sickness of society can cause a mental break. The Advanced Bitcoin Simulator. I came across an article about a stupid game, and then I had to start playing it. I wasted so much time on it that I didn't get around to reading other articles. This game is so sarcastically anti-Bitcoin, it's the most hilarious game I've seen in a long time. It pokes and prods at all the events of the last 2 years in Bitcoin. I didn't beat it, but I think the point of the game is that Bitcoiners never win. I don't want to spoil any of it, but I will say there is reference to Andreas Antonopoulos licking a hammer, and Dorian Nakamoto and Roger Ver show up in it too. It's mostly text-based, but gets into some low-res graphics later. It's kind of annoying, but I had to keep going because of how funny it was. Check it out for yourself, especially if you like cynical, sarcastic, anti-Bitcoin humor. The link will be in the description below. That's it for this edition of Mad PotCoins. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.